Hello, my name is Mar Mateos and I am the creator of Medu Netcher. Um, Today we start a, a hopefully long series of short videos about specific functionalities of Medu Netcher application. Um, Maybe 5 minutes, something like that. But in this case, since it's the first one, I would like to make a general overview of the user interface, so you can start getting familiar with that. Um, at the moment, this is the sandbox application, which means it's still under development. It's not the production version that you can access to by simply typing medonetcher.com. Just see it has a preview here. But I'm using this instead of production because this way I can show new features I'm working on before they appear to be used for anyone. So when you access to medonetcher.com, you would see hopefully something like that, which, long story short, I love the use of color to express functionality. So anytime you see the red color of Medu Netcher, it means that it has something to interact with. Okay, these are links, and this you can go and, and make some slideshows, etc. If you scroll down, you see the buttons are red. The scroll bars, if you have them enabled, are red as well. So here you have a little hint. From this website homepage, you will see that, well, this is some kind of fun experiment in which you create the match sign with the full name on it. It uses fully, it uses totally only the icons that are in the catalog as well. But you have this little snippet here which you can use to search something, and it helps you to understand how Medu Netcher Finder works. I will make a video specifically for that, but I just wanted to show the power of that. Okay, so you have, for example, you search for G5, and you have the icon and all the icons that contain G5 at the first level. Also, the icons that were confused at some point, in this case in Dendera Temple, with G5s, which is the vulture mood sign. You can also look for I don't know, phonetical values as well, in which this is the main icon, the D2, and in this case it only displays the icons that contain this phonetical value. But you can also look for description of these signs. For example, lion, in which you have the main icons, which are lion, and the head, four quarters, etc. And you can use them to use very fast searching functionality. From here you have the the logo, which leads directly to this page again, and you have the main menu that can be switch off or switch on by simply clicking this cross or the burger menu. And you have here, which is not available in production yet. This is what these kind of things that I was talking before. You will have the functionality to save and store your own texts and words, and other little things, but it's not available yet. So you will access to your own profile from here. Also here in the bottom you have the footer of the application, which contains, mostly in this case, are the same sections as this one, but you have other sections as well that we will look very briefly today. So if you go to the project, you have a little short story about how the project was created. It was started in the lockdown for COVID-19. So here's where it started. This is the motivation. And here you have the main catalog. Okay, again, you see red, you can click on them, okay? And here you have all the gardener categories. I know it's not the best and optimal way to categorize icons, but it's the standard, so I'm keeping it, okay? You have the A, B, C, D, etc., etc., and here you have at the end the unclassified or AA icons. Here you have as well how many icons of each category has been drawn. This is not equivalent to how many icons are only in this catalog, because you will see that we have some other variations in catalog, so the number is much higher. And in this little progress bar is the percentage of this, okay? So for example, you have this writing, games and music, which is complete. We have all 39 icons, so the line it's fully red, and the same for bread, etc., etc., okay? And here you have some main keys to how we work with the icons in Medu Netcher. By simply clicking on the one of the categories, you can find all the icons. You see, this is very this is missing icons, okay? So we're working on that, but it's very long work. And from here you can use the search bar, which is exactly the same as you saw in the home page. Here you can change the category right directly from, but you don't have to go. If you want to, for example, you want to find for the hetep sign, you can type it here. You don't have to go and change to R category and then select for the icon. And from here you can change the some of the main layout displays that we have. Okay, this is the polychrome, which is lots of colors, and you can see that these are still in line. This is because I don't have, or I haven't applied yet the color, but if you see the color in these ones, which means that it was documented on real attestations in temples or tombs or whatever. By simply clicking to this icon, you access to the profile of Edge. I have to change this header. Don't just look at that. But you have here the main icon, and you have here all the paleographical variations with its resources linked to them, and you can also adapt dynamically the icons. Here you have the phonetical values. In this case, it's only hetep. And here you have what icons it contains, which is the bread. I can also add the offering mat, but I don't have it as a specific icon yet. And here you have, again, which icons contain the R sign, in this case, at first level. Here you have the representation for the resources, okay, the full label. This is British Museum, or this is Renault Dispense, and here we have the full definition of the resource. Here you have the creation date and the modification of the last version date. You can go back from here, you can export the icon from here, or you can copy the SVG code, which is for this icon, from here. And you can go back to the catalog from here or here. I don't care. It's exactly the same. From here you have exactly a parallel catalog, which is the phonetical value. You have all the initial phonemes, and you click one of them and you access to each one of them. I will talk about that in a future video, but I wanted to make some kind of you can use here as well. I don't know. I have to fix the scrolling, but you have this by simply typing the value you want to find. In this case, it only works for phonetical values, or you can simply change the ones that I want to see, that are the ones that are starting by the P phoneme. Also separated by JSH, which is the main source that I took the catalog, or Covil, Sevri Covil, which is the at the bottom you have the full bibliographic resource, which is this one here. Okay, now this is the text editor, which is for sure one of the highest and most complex sections in the catalog, in the application. Sorry, I'm still working very high on this, but well, from here you can access, and if you want to change the text, you simply go here and edit, and then you can add sorry, then you can add some icon and then apply changes, and it will do for that. From here you can also export in these several formats, but again, I will talk. In this case, I think it will be a longer video because it's very complex. Here you have the king names. Okay, we have a full catalog of king names for all from the first dynasty. We don't have the pre-dynastic because, well, until Roman period. And again, this is the percentage of kings that have been documented and verified. You can have, for example, here you have 16th dynasty, which it's completely 0 of 9 kings, but we have 5 names, 4 names, 6 names, etc. We have some names, but they have not been verified yet, so they are not counted. Well, simply by clicking on the name, you have all the information by categorized by type of name, and you have the translation and the readable text and the transliteration and etc. 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 You have the King Finder as well, which simply by typing here, you have all the icons that have been used in any name for any king documented in the catalog. And so if you want to, if you have some king that contains, I don't know, the cat, you click on the cat, and then the subset of icons just change to the ones that are used in here. And in this case, we only have one king, which is Pami from the 22nd dynasty, and you can simply click here to remove the filter, and then we can, for example, I don't know, click here, and we have 50 real names, in this case from Pepe the First until whatever, in this case Sejong the Fifth. But if you want to specify more icons, this subset, you see that it's more limited now. So we click, for example, in G17, and it's in the application. It says, oh, now there are only 5. Okay, and you can keep going until you only have, in this case, Tutmosis III, which has all the icons that you have been searching for. Based on that, you also have the statistics, which is a section that I'm planning to redo completely, but at the moment you can look for that. You have this, which is by most number of attestances until less number of attestances, and by clicking on the icon, you see this chronological graph, something like that, which goes from Dynasty 1 until Roman period, and the higher the line is, more kings using this sign in their names. And here you have direct links for example, if you want to go to Uzurkaf, you go and simply go, and you will find eventually the N5 sign here. Okay, this is the donate section. This is again not available in production yet, but as I mentioned, since we are doing this sign in, so you can change and save and store all your texts and words or whatever, we'll see what we can do. We are using third parts of the other uh, applications, and they are pay per use. So just to help us and giving some money for that. I don't want to make the application to be paid for using. I just want to be free. But maybe if you have some account or something like that. But well, maybe at the moment. I would just add these buttons, so if someone wants to give some small amount just to help, that will be awesome. Also, you have here some other interesting, I think, sections, which is the team, acknowledgement, appearances, where Medu Netcher has appeared in the world, and you have here documentation, which is, for example, the how to encode in manual decodage, but also in Medu Netcher, because this is, for example, a new not existing in the standard manual decodage. So we have some fairly new things here, and how to do groupings, etc. You have all the documentation here. I'm working on a full application documentation section as well, to explain all the inner details instead of having to see the videos. You have the transliteration codes. It's just nothing to do with that, but so there's no red unless you put the mouse over on that, and you can see here the character for scribing this sign here, etc., etc., and some frequently asked questions as well. Here you have the bibliography that's been used in Medu Netcher. It's a lot of books, a lot of websites, and a lot of museum catalogs. We have also the ancient Egyptian chronology, which, well, it's a very simple page in which you can compare, for example, the different latest chronologies available. In this case, the default one, because it's the most precise one, is the Horton Cross and Word button, which you can see in this full red. But if you click on the other ones, you simply can compare how dates change regarding the author in this case. From here in settings, you can change your language. For example, now we have these 4 languages: English, Castellano, Spanish, Francais, which is French, and Catalan, which is Catalan. More are will come eventually, and here you have some other specific personalization settings all for the catalog. Here, if you want to send some mail or something like that, you have here some topics. There's no availability for attaching files at the moment, but it will come eventually. Stay tuned. I don't send commercial messages. This is only for major upgrades or something like that. I'm doing this video now, so hey, maybe I send a newsletter to the people that has been signing up to say, hey, this is something that is available now, so you check it out. But I don't try to. I haven't sent it anyone yet, so I'm not overusing this at all. Here is some legal text that we have to do, and change log. This is how all the changes of the application are documented. Okay, fairly. I try to document everything, but maybe something it's missing. From here you have the type of the log. Okay, this is the new section, which is appearances or shop or donate, which you can find it from the footer, and the version corresponding and the date of publishing to the application production. Again, if it's red, you can click on it. So in this case, you would go to appearances, or you would go to shop, or you would go to donate, or references, or whatever. Okay, this one is specifically interesting because it's something that is only accessible from change logs. If you click to change logs, icon change logs, you will see all the icons related modifications when it was created and added to the catalog. Created is this one, the green ones, and when was edited and when new variants were added. So from here you can simply click and go to the icon itself. I would prefer to display the icons here, but you can see there are thousands of icons here, so the browser just shut it down. So I preferred simply displaying the text. Sorry for that, and eventually I will find a better solution for that. And finally, here you have the sitemap, which is all the links that are available in the application. You have all the icons that are created at the moment, or you have also all the kings. For example, I don't know, I don't remember in which dynasty was Ramses II ruling Egypt, you know. So you can simply type here, and by searching you can go and say, hey, this is Ramses II. So I click here and I go to the full amazingly long list of names for Ramses II. Also, again, this is the I forgot to mention that at the beginning of the video. It's getting much longer than I was expecting, but it's the first one, and I wanted to show everything. Um, you can access to the application by simply typing medunetcher.com in your browser, but you can also install it in your browser like that with a progressive web app technology. By simply clicking here, it will install in your desktop or mobile device. Or if it doesn't appear here, you can simply go here and it's in Spanish, sorry, but send, save, and share. You will find something like that. Install Medunetcher application, which is exactly the same link here, and it will simply install on your computer as a native application. As you can see here, you see that this is a full application, and you have it as well as I have the Chrome or I have the Finder. I have now Medunetcher application. It's a great way to have it very easily in hand. So if you want, feel free to simply change that to the progressive web app. Thank you so much for listening. Sorry for being such a long video now, but in the future, maybe next week, something like that, I will add some more features with a very short videos to display something like searching toolbars, how to display the icons, or dynamic icons, or something like that. You will see. The text editor, which I've been working very hard. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned. Thank you.